Challa Chittibabu garu, can
Right.
you please
Right.
sing Vande Mataram?
Right. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malaya Jasitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Sugrajyotsna pulakitayaminim pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim suhasinim sumadhura bhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram vande mataram Vande Mataram. Namaskar.
Challa Chittibabu garu. Now let's have Pradhana from our patron, Makalla Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu. Pradhana and welcome.
Hari Om. Ekam nimisham dhyanam.
Hari Om.
Om Gananantva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinaupavasravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanan Brahmanaspada Anasrunvannotaviseda Sadhanam Om Mahaganadipataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinamavathriyavatu Om Mahasaraswatye Namaha Harihi Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrichorma Amrutangamaya Om Shanti 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 Matrudevo Bhava Pitrudevo Bhava Acharya Devo Bhava Atidhidevo Bhava Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Harihi Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vagadeva Sampruktav Vagadha Pratipattaye Jagadapitaro Vande Bharate Parameshwaram Hayagriva 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 Yovadet Tasya Nisarate Vani Yohnu Kanya Pravahavat Harihi Om Adya Atyanta Subhadina Subha Samayamasti Subhadinamasti Adya Ravivasarah Mula Nakshatra Samaye Saptami Tithi Sarat Navratri Samaye Saptami Tithi Mula Nakshatra Samaye Saraswati Puja Karyakramanantaram Adya Vayam Sanatana Dharma Ditiya Charanam Arambham Kartum Atra Samavesham Kutavantah Pradhamam Aham Swami Sadhijana Mahodayam Ahvayami Namaskaram Karami Pranamam Karami Veda Samskruti Samiti Ashta संवत्सरात् पूर्वम् आरम्भं कृतवन्तः कार्यक्रमाणि किञ्चित् कार्यक्रमं कर्तुम् आरम्भं कृत्वा संस्कृतभाषा प्रचारं वेदसंस्कृति कृते प्रिजर्वेशन् प्रोटेक्शन् एंड प्रमोशन् इति अंशानि नीत्वा प्रचारं कुर्वन्ति। तत् विषय अनुगुणेन वयम् अत्र सनातनधर्म कार्यक्रमं शिक्षणा कार्यक्रमं द्वितीयचरणम् आरम्भं कुर्मः। प्रथमचरणम् अभवत् 50 अधिकजनाः अभ्यासं स्वीकृतवन्तः। इदानीं पञ्जीकरणं 100 जनाः पञ्जीकरणं कृतवन्तः। 100 जनाः पञ्जीकरणम् अप्रूवल् दत्तवन्तः। सो अद्य सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं कृत्वा अद्य कार्यक्रमम् आरम्भं कुर्मः। कार्यक्रमात् आरम्भे प्रथमम् अहम् अस्माकं मुख्य अतिथि रूपेण आगतवती स्वामिनी सद्विद्यानन्द महोदयम् आह्वयामि। आशीर्वादं वेदाशीर्वादं ददातु इति प्रार्थयामि।
ओम हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। ओम शन्नो मित्र शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इंद्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। ओम नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशांताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Namaste to everyone. Hari Om. I'm very happy that the second course for the Sanatan Dharma is embarking today, and we have good people here to learn. At the moment, in our Sanatan Dharma, what we are lacking is two things. One is the karma, nitya karma. Everybody should follow the nitya karma, that is the lifestyle of Vedic Dharma. Second thing is the study of the scriptures. We have ample numbers of scriptures which is needed to be studied by everyone, which is called Swadhyaya. In Taittiriya Upanishad, very clearly it is said, Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavya. There should not be any kind of the indifference in our mind for the study of the Shastra, Swadhyaya. And the lectures, pravachana, teaching. Learning and teaching of the scripture should be the part of our life. But that is what we are lacking. We always tell, in court also, we take vow keeping our hands on Gita. But we don't open Gita and we don't read Gita daily. It has to become the Nitya Karma. Our problem is that Naimittik Karma we are following properly. Like Navratri is now there. Everybody is following Navratri and everybody is doing according to their own rituals. But there is a Nitya Karma, which is called Sandhya, Vandana, Agnihotradi Karma. We don't do Agnihotradi Karma, leave it. But at least Sandhya, Vandana we can do. Every day we can do our japa. So I'm sure that in this course we include something like that, which we can teach our youngsters that how they can include this lifestyle in their lifestyle. In modern lifestyle, how we can include the daily puja, daily japa, daily going to the temple. This is a part of our life. And so we should find out the way where we can give them a program where they can do their daily puja or daily japa. Second thing is the study of the scriptures. People think that Gita is a very common book or very easy. It is not. Swamiji used to tell, if you want to know Gita, you have to know Gita entire way. Entire Gita should be there in your mind. Then you can understand what Gita is. But to learn that entire Gita, we have to go verse by verse. And therefore, we need teacher to learn Gita. Just reading doesn't work. So, Shastra is not for reading. It is for learning through the live teacher. And so, that Shastra Shravanam, what we call. Shruti, that's why Veda is called Shruti. Shruti means Shravanam. Guru Shishya Parampara are there. And so, we have to create this parampara. I always tell in my class that if I am teaching Bhashya, I am teaching Anandgiri Tika, that means we are already connected to Shankaracharya. That link is there. Sadashiva Samarambam, that is what we are chanting. Sadashiva Samarambam, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Parampara. Sanatan Dharma is a parampara. In Gita also Bhagavan says, Evam Parampara Praptam. Understand? Mundak Upanishad also start with the parampara, starting with the Brahmaji. And so we have to continue our parampara. And to continue the parampara, we have to continue the teaching. So, lot of people are doing that. But it has to be very seriously, it has to be done. That we continue this parampara of teaching and learning scriptures. So, that is why it is called Sanatan Dharma, understand. Sanatan means what? This Veda is being created along with the Srushti. It is not out loud what these people are talking about 6,000 years and 10,000 years. It is not like that, In Gita, Bhagavan said, Sahayagya Pradashruštva Purovacha Prajapati. Absolutely. So that means that Veda is there from the time the Srushti is. Sanatan Dharma is not established by a person. We are not Vyakti Puja. We are the Vaidika. Vaidika means we accept the Shastra as a Pramanam. And that Pramana Buddhi has to be created. What Shastra in Gita also Bhagavan says, Tasmat Shastram Te Pramanam. Shastra is a Pramana. We have to go by the Vedic Shastra, Smruti Shastra, and Pauranik Shastra. Shruti Smruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam. That is our Shankaracharya. So, I request all of you to create a kind of the environment where we have these regular classes of Shruti, Smruti, and Purana. So, people should know what our Shastra is. In Madrasa, they are all learning Quran. They are learning Bible. But where Gita? Only for court we are using Gita. There is no regular study of Gita. So it should become the part of learning. It is become part of life. And therefore, I'm very happy that through this course, we are creating an awareness in the youngsters where they can understand that what the depth of our Shruti is, what the depth of our Sanatan Dharma. And that Sanatan Dharma is upheld only by learning. Any scripture is not being preserved in the library. It has to be preserved in the mind of the person. Dharma Shastra, Dharma is in the mind. It is not in the book. Similarly, the Shruti has to be continued as a parampara. So through this, we are creating awareness in the mind of the people. We are creating the kind of the respect in the mind of the youngsters that this is our scriptures and we have to learn the scripture. So I'm very happy. All my blessings are there with the students and all the teachers that continue this teaching. Of course, this is a second course. I'm sure there will be third course also. So I'm very pleased that people are working hard to create this course and allowing people to understand what the scriptures are there, and also giving a lot of time for that. And I'm very happy for that. Om Tat Sat.
Dhanyawada Mahoday. As you guided us, we will take up this course and we are committed to do it continuously on continuous basis, course by course. Not only this level course, we are thinking of preparing a 4-level course for this. And this is first level course only, second batch is going on. First batch, we have some people passed out, and second batch also when some people passed out, when normally we take up. Meanwhile, we will plan for a second level, how to teach and what subject to be taught, and all those things are be under annual. So we will go on that basis. Now, and mainly, as you said, the Karma Siddhanta, which is being told by Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita, has to be properly understood by the people. And one of the important chapters that we, in India, the people forgot and made the India weak is Mimamsa Siddhanta, the Karma Mimamsa and Vedanta Mimamsa. The Karma Mimamsa has to be given very valid importance and it should be properly educated to the people, for which the people are a bit less in number to teach. So we are trying to find out good Karma Siddhanta, Mimamsa Pravachakas, and I request any Mimamsa Pravachakas are there, they are welcome. They can join us and our courses and enlighten the younger generations. In this connection, we have, I just read out one chapter which we have thought of. There is a misconception that Vedic rituals and life in general are two separate things. This is because our current mechanical way of life, which is devoid of Vedic rituals, is divorced from cycles of nature. Unsurprisingly, this leads one to an incorrect understanding of the Veda. Because of this unhealthy lifestyle isolates Veda into the category of spiritual pursuits, thus removing it from the everyday life. To gain a scientific understanding of the Veda, one must first understand Vedic rituals. More importantly, only through the practice of Vedic rituals will Veda to be able to manifest in our daily lives physically. This manifestation enables us to experience the science inherent in the Veda empirically. So this concept has to be properly given to the younger generation, and more study should happen on Mimamsa Siddhanta and Vedic Siddhanta also. So with this, I request Dr. Babu to take over the platform and continue the session.
I want to add one thing, what Shankaracharya says in Sadhan Panchakam, first line, Vedo Nityam Adhiyatam Taduditam Karma Swanushtiyatam. That's the first part. Even it is a Vedanta Mimamsa, that is a part of Vedanta Mimamsa also.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Swaminiji. Thank you for your blessings.
Thank you.
So I am Colonel Dr. A. Babu. I am the course administration director of this course. I would like to introduce you all to this course with the help of a small presentation. Before that, let me present it. Give me a second. Thank you. This is the second batch of certificate course in Sanatana Dharma. The first batch started in June and finished in August by 3 months course. In fact, the prospectus for the first course we have taken to Sankaracharya. He was in Hyderabad at that time and got it inaugurated by him. And then even this second course also, Prabhakar Rao Garu has gone to the temple. He is in US now. He has gone to the Venkateshwara temple and took his blessings. This course is starting from today with the presentation of Sanatana, Introduction to Sanatana Dharma by our course academic director, Prabhu Garu. And this will run for 3 months. First 2 months will be about various topics on Sanatana Dharma. And the third month will be yoga. The yoga, our Dr. Prabhu Garu is a well-known yoga teacher. He will be taking those classes. Besides the many important topics in the Sanatana Dharma. So I'll take you through this PPT and made a small analysis of what the admission students are. Firstly, I congratulate all students who got admitted into this course. There are 100 students who got admitted. Out of 126 who have registered for this. And out of that, surprisingly, in the last course, there were 50-50 of male and female participants, students. But this time, it is slightly male percentage is higher, is 66%. And coming to their location, where they are located, we have students from all over the world, like last time itself. And now there are 12 people, as I can see from their addresses. They have given their addresses in the Google form. Through that, I'll come to know that there are 12 people who are from abroad at present. But what I see is there are many people who are
Change the slide.
Like, yeah.
Change the slide.
Sorry.
Next slide.
Slides are not moving.
Next slide.
No, I am on second slide. Are you?
No, I'm not seeing second slide.
Okay. This one, can you see male and female?
No, I'm not seeing that slide. That's why I'm asking. I'm getting only first slide.
Okay, 1 minute. What about now?
Yeah,
Now
I
it's
see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we will be with this only in that case. So you can see there are 12 students who are outside India. So what I'm saying is there are people who are abroad at present, but they have given Indian address and Indian WhatsApp number. So I could not make out how many are still there outside. So like, AHP Rao Garu is in US, but his address is in Malkazgiri. So like that, there are many people. So as of now, we have around 12% of people who are from abroad. And it is truly an international course, international audience. And out of the remaining, from Hyderabad proper, there are 46 and remaining 42% are from rest of India, including Telangana. So I have already covered, there are 126 registrations. Out of that, 100 are admitted for various reasons. 26 could not join the course, and we have vacancies of only 100, and these 100 are fully utilized. Can you see the next slide, which shows profession?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, okay. Now we have people, participants from various parts of life, especially academy means teachers, they are 13%, and then government is 22%, software people are 15%, and bank, again, bank people are 10%, and we have doctors and people, highly placed, serving people from corporate, and there some 7 people are doing their own business, and we have advocates, and we have 1 journalist and 1 social worker and 2 students, and we have yoga teachers too. That is three of them are yoga teachers. Like that, this is the profession from where we got the audience, students. Now, if you see the age group, the youngest person is 20 years old and the oldest person is 76 years old. Below 40% is 12, this 14. And in fact, last course, it was even more. It is around 40%. It has now come down to 14%. I'm not sure of the reason. 40 to 60 years people are 55%. This has increased. And then above 60% is 31%. This is the same as before. So with this analysis, I will take you to the next slide. There are some guidelines I want to give to the students. The prospectus is already given to you, which gives you the syllabus and general guidelines. And we have worked out the training program well in detail. The complete topics are listed out, and the speakers are, they are all ready to deliver their lectures. And they're all of good background, all doctorates. So, and the person who is teaching Veda is from Banaras Hindu University, the Sanskrit department, and is a doctorate in Sanskritam. And then we have given the technical material also, which the students are expected to go through while going through this lectures. And in that, we have given the previous videos, textbooks, and the teaching material and lecture notes as wherever possible. And also the previous videos are also kept on the website. That website link is given to you. And every lecture will be a question answer session. And a lecture followed by question answer session. All depends on the speaker again. You may have question answer, interaction with the students even right from the beginning. It is left to him. But there will be a question answer session during the lecture. The online exam will be there after 2 months for Sanatana Dharma courses. There will be online examination. You will be given enough practice to face the exam. After probably a topic, you will have an exam, but let us see. And then yoga will have both theory and practicals. Nothing to get worried. You will be very comfortable. You will be doing the yoga asanas as comfortable to you. The yoga teacher will brief you beforehand. And on Saturdays, we will have guest lectures. You're all expected to attend that. This is part of the curriculum. Attendance is compulsory. Rename yourself in the display. Your display name should have a PIN number, which will facilitate Lalita Mahodaya to mark your attendance, and your attendance will be published to you so that you know where you stand. The 75% attendance is a must for appearing for the exam and also getting the certificate. Mute your mics and videos. I request videos also to be muted so that the bandwidth can be saved. This is the general guidelines given, at present, but we keep interacting with you for day-to-day routine. Now, whom to contact if you have any issue or any query or clarification required. So, course coordinators, Lalita Krishnaji, who will be speaking to you just now, and Sri Challa Chittibabu Garu, who has now sung Vande Mataram and guiding you how to change the display. And I am the course coordinator. I am accessible to you. Anytime you can message me. I will be at your service. And we have a course academic director who has taken a lot of pains in framing the syllabus and working out the flow of the topics, and now arranging a lot of resources with various backgrounds. And so this is what my presentation. I have taken, I think, a lot of time. That is give time to other speakers. Thank you very much. I'll stop this now. Okay, thank you very much. Can you take on?
Yeah.
Next
Can
topic is
you please give your address, please?
next.
Yes. Yeah.
Srimati
Sir.
Lalita ji will present her coordination procedures and other things.
Okay. Namaskaram. Sarvebhya namaskaraha. It's really a great honor to be part of this inauguration of our second batch of certificate course on Sanatana Dharma. All those who are present here are really blessed to be part of this course. And introducing myself, I am an executive secretary of Veda Samskruti Samiti, and also the course coordinator of the Sanatana Dharma certificate course. First, I say my pranams to our president and course director, academic director, Prabhu sir, Dr. Vishalakshama, and our Colonel Ji, who is the course administrative director. Academic director is Prabhu sir, and all other dignitaries who are present here. It's really a starting day, inaugural day, where we all are going to meet more regularly for the coming 3 months. And I'll be the coordinator, where I'll be always accessible to you, along with the Challa Chittibabu Garu. And our main job is to just coordinate all the things to fall in place, along in support to Colonel Ji, who is the course administrative director. And also, the daily attendance will be maintained. Like some people were asking how to just rename themselves, that we have given I'll give the guidelines also. And anything related to the course, you can approach us if you want any material, or if you want any details, any more details, we are always approachable. And also related to the course, we will be in regular touch, and wishing all the best. And regarding attendance, I will post in the WhatsApp how to rename yourself in the display name. That we will give the guidelines for that. That's it. Okay, I'll give my number also. Anyone can approach us. It's there in the WhatsApp. Our numbers are available. Wishing all the best. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
All people's numbers are available in prospectus and other documents in our website. You can go to our website, vedasamskruti.org.in. There you can get all the details in prospectus and the training program, everything you will get, and the numbers of the faculty members of the people who are involved in the administration work also. And now I request Dr. Vishalakshmi, to our Veda Samskruti Samiti Vice President Sanatana Dharma, to say a few words on Inauguration Day.
Thank you.
Visalakshmi. Yeah.
Sapayai Namaha. Yontah pravishya mama vachamimam prisuptam sanjeevayatyakila shakti dharasvadhamnam anyanscha hastacharana sravanatvagaadin pranan namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam. It is the Paramatma, Bhagavan, who is giving entire capacity and power to all the individuals, all human beings, the entire universe, because the all-pervading power, which is transcendental and immanent in this universe, is the cause of this creation, sustenance, and everything. So we should pray God for giving us strength so that our health should be properly maintained. Our knowledge should be gained by us by study and by the kataksha of gurus and God. Actually, today is very auspicious day during these Navaratri Puja days, during Asveja Masa, Sharanavaratri days. On very auspicious day of Mula Nakshatra, Saraswati Mata Puja day, we are starting our Sanatana Dharma course. This first level course is already once we organized, and more than 50% students got certificates of eligibility. They successfully completed the course and gained a lot of knowledge about our Sanatana Dharma and practice and theory of yoga. Now we want to give opportunity to all those who are interested to gain the basic knowledge of our Sanatana Dharma. So second time now we are conducting the same level. Now after completing this 3 months course on basic Sanatana Dharma, first level, we have to combine all those who have already completed earlier and those who are doing now. Combining all of them, we should go to a second level and then to third level and fourth level, going into the intricacies of the depths of our Upanishads, Shastras, Ramayana, Bharata, Bhagavata, etc. All the entire vast ocean-like knowledge of our Sanatana Dharma. In fact, Sanatana Dharma, it is the teachings of the yogic experiences, mystical experience, they say. So during the meditative stage, when Maharshis got their Ritambhara Prajna and got the knowledge of Srishti, that is God, individual, Jiva, Jivatma, Paramatma, Prakriti, and all, they gave wonderful knowledge about the entire universe, physical universe and metaphysical universe also. That knowledge is given in Vedas, and the knowledge of Veda, the essence of Vedas in Upanishads, and the essence of Upanishads and Vedas is completely brought out in all Shaddarsanas, Itihasas, Puranas, etc., which we are all going to learn now. So the knowledge actually, Adhiti, Bodha, Acharana, Pracharana, they say, first we should learn. And after learning, we should teach that to those who do not have that knowledge. We should be able to teach all the persons. And then we have to practice that, put it into practice. While practicing, we should keep our dharma. Then we should propagate it. All Hindus, all human beings, all Bharatiyas should certainly know the knowledge given to us by the sages in our Sanatana Dharma. That is our the great knowledge given in our Sanatana Dharma. So today is the first day, and I thank our Veda Samskruti Samiti and Vishwa Yoga Vidyapitha authorities who are conducting, organizing, and wonderfully framing and then organizing this first level course. I thank all of them for giving me an opportunity to talk for few minutes. In fact, I'm running with fever and cold and cough, so I'm unable to talk freely. So thank you very much. So it is the very duty of all human beings and all Hindus to follow the real knowledge given to the entire universe by our Sanatana Dharma, by our Maharshis. And we should try to imbibe the moral values in all the youngsters. And we should make all the youngsters practice what is taught in our Sanatana Dharma. By putting into practice, we have to keep up, we have to maintain, we have to propagate our Sanatana Dharma. Thank you very much.
Mahoday,
Dhanyavadaha,
student,
Vishalaxmi Mahoday. And in spite of your difficult health, you have come to the course and given us this blessings to the course auspicious day. So now I request Dr. Prabhu, who is an eminent yoga specialist, not only yoga specialist, is a versatile person right from the childhood, who has acquired the knowledge from the ancestral family hereditary from mother. I pranam her, his mother, and I also want to tell he is learned Bhagavad Gita and Sanskritam right from childhood, and he is an expert in various scriptures of the Veda Vangmayam, and he is an expert, considered expert, and recognized expert all over the intellectuals. That is an expert in Bharadwaj Vimana Shastra and its applications. And and you can see number of videos, a number of these things of Mr. Prabhu on various topics. And Dr. Prabhu, he worked as a Director General of NIC, as the Government of India, and now presently he is the Director of the Keshav Memorial Institute of Technology, as the Director of Innovation and Research. And not only that, he is the real backbone for our course now. So I welcome Dr. Prabhu as a academic director, who has framed this course and helping all of us to enlighten ourselves in the field of Sanatana Dharma. So I request Prabhuji, Namaste, please take over and conduct the program. Thank you.
नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. My dear Prabhakar Rao Garu and Babu Garu, Lalita Garu, Chitty Babu Garu, and distinguished participants. I have seen the participants list contains very distinguished personalities who are attending our course. We are honored to have such personalities attending our course, which is the second time we are delivering this. And we already know what is the objective, background. I made the original proposal to deliver this course. And I made the entire syllabus and structure and arrange the speakers as the first time. We are happy to say that the same speakers of the first time, last time course are repeated, this mostly 99%. And that course was successful. Therefore, we hope this course also will be successful, if not more successful than first course. So I'm very honored to be introduced by Prabhakar Rao Garu. And I was very thrilled to listen to Swamini ji and Vishalakshi ji. So now I will take you through the entire course. As you know, it contains the Vedas. To start with, the Sanatana Dharma, the eternal Dharma, is comprised in the Vedas proper. So K.M. Tripathi of VHU will deliver his lectures on Vedas in addition to the keynote Vedas lecture by Ravi Prakash Arya, a very globally renowned scholar, tomorrow. After that, K.M. Tripathi of Banaras Hindu University will deliver. He will also cover the Vedangas and Dharma Shastras. Then after that, we will go into the Darshanas, which I will cover, and the Upanishads, which I will cover, and the Bhagavad Gita, which I will cover. Then after that, many speakers will cover various other topics. I will be out of the lecture series for some time. Vishalakshi Garu will cover the Veda Samskaras and various speakers on Mahabharata, Ramayana, Puranas. VB Raju will cover Puranas. Then finally, I'll get back to you in third month for the yoga part. I chair the Vishwa Yoga Vidyapit. We have branches globally, even in Australia and Germany and USA. So 1 month of yoga course, both theory and practice, will be very beneficial. Last time, those who have learned have reported that they're able to practice daily and get a lot of help. So this is my brief overview of the course. So I will stop here and ask for the next step. Babu Garu, is my next lecture is right now, or shall I wait for some time?
No. Please continue, sir.
Okay, friends, as Swaminiji has rightly pointed out, Sanatana Dharma comprises of the Vedas, the Upanishads, that is Shruti, and the Bhagavad Gita, which is Smriti, and Mahabharata, which is Itihasa, and the 18 Puranas, Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa. So, and in addition to this, we have Dharma Shastras, we have Darshanas, we have what is known as the Sangopanga Veda. Veda along with Angas and Upangas. What are the Angas? Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarna, Nirukta, Chandas, and Jyotish. And what are the Upangas? Darshanas. Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika, Mimamsa, and Vedanta. So it's a vast literature, the most vast literature in the world. The Mahabharata alone is 100,000, 1 lakh slokas, which is the biggest book in the world. Not to speak of the Vedas, not to speak of the Puranas. So such a vast literature is the outcome of a very ancient civilization, most ancient civilizational culture and activity and practice, which happened on the banks of the Saraswati River, and it was there for more than 1 lakh years. We have evidence to show that our Indian civilization is more than 100,000 years old. The biggest evidence is the Saraswati River itself. In the Rig Veda, the Saraswati River is described as the biggest river, Ambi Tame, Nadi Tame, greatest mother and greatest river. And Saraswati River became extinct. It disappeared around 4000 BC. Right now, the Mahabharata war is taken as 3200 BC. Of course, some people say it is 6000 BC, but normally it's taken as 3200 BC. And by the time of Mahabharata war itself, Saraswati River became lost. So the rituals for the Pandavas, relatives and Kauravas who died in the Mahabharata war were conducted on the Saraswati River banks, minus water, by culling out the water from underground. I went to all those places. I myself took bath and performed tarpanams in those places. So there is a strong, complete 100% evidence of the existence of the Saraswati River from the NASA remote sensing satellites and Indian remote sensing satellites, proving that Saraswati River exists even today underground. You can pull out the water today and take bath in all these parts where the Saraswati River has flown. Kurukshetra and around Kurukshetra. It started at Adibadri, which is the border of Haryana with Himachal Pradesh. I went there. It starts at drop, and becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. By the time it reaches Pehova, near Kurukshetra, it's a big river, But today there is no water, only river is there, big channel is there without water. And it goes on through Rajasthan and into the ocean. At that time, there was no desert in Rajasthan. The Saraswati River has flown. And now the government of India is trying to revive the Saraswati River by diverting the waters of Sutlej into the Saraswati River channels. Why I am emphasizing on Saraswati River is the Rig Veda contains explicit and detailed references to Saraswati River having existed as the largest river. And that is the 100%, 200% concrete evidence of the validity of the Vedic literature. That is why there is so much of importance on the Saraswati River. The literature of other religions is a big question mark. Whether somebody existed, somebody did not exist, whether some place existed, did not exist, is a big question mark. But not so with the case of Vedic literature, because the Saraswati River is existing even today underground, in the same channels which was prevailing overground at the time of Rig Veda. So it is not less than 40,000 years. And therefore our Vedic civilization, which has blossomed and developed into the greatest civilization on earth, is on the banks of Saraswati River, where the ashramas of the rishis like Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, etc., 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 they all exist even today in the form of temples. You can go and see there are 350 sites. So the Vedic civilization is not only the oldest, because in Meerut area there is an old Stone Age site which is about 1 lakh years old. So we have evidence, archaeological evidence of 1 lakh years of continuity of civilization in the Saraswati River banks, which later became the Indus River civilization. So the Indus Valley civilization is nothing but the Saraswati Valley civilization. And I have seen the sites with my own eyes going back to 8000 BC, Hirana, Banavali, 7000 BC, and we have the Lothal, Dholavira, which are 5000 BC, 3000 BC, 2000 BC, and Harappa, Mohenjo-daro is 4000 BC in Pakistan. So there is a continuity of civilizational archaeological evidence until today. The Hindu practices, yoga, for example, yoga asanas postures are found as terracotta objects on the banks of Indus River at Mohenjo-daro, and also the jewelry and various weights and measures at Lothal, same weights and measures we are using today, and the roads and buildings in the Indus Valley civilization, and the underground drainage, irrigation, you can name it, it is there. It's an urban civilization. So this is the evidence of the existence of the Indian Vedic Indus Valley cum Saraswati Valley civilization for 1 lakh years. What more you need? Tell me. And all other civilizations are just kind of diffusions, knowledge transfer from this civilization, which is continuously existing, unbroken in the whole world. And this is the only unbroken, continued existence of civilization. The ancient civilizations of Egypt, Rome, Greece, Mesopotamia, Persia, they all got destroyed. They are replaced with later conversions, forced conversions, wars by Islam, Christianity, etc., etc., etc. Very rude and cruel killings and destruction took place. But it is only in India, the continuity of civilization is visible to everyone to see in front of our eyes. The Hindu culture today is nothing but the Vedic culture of the Indus Valley and the Saraswati Valley civilization. So the entire knowledge which was developed during these 1 lakh years of existence of and blossoming and development of the Vedic civilization has spread over all over the globe. In fact, the entire globe was under its spell. In fact, we have evidences that the emperors of Suryavamsha, Harishchandra, Dilipa, they ruled the entire globe. They mentioned in Upanishads, I have seen with my own eyes. Ayodhya is the capital. The Suryavamsha Chakravartis, the ancestors of Rama, ruled the entire globe. So when they ruled the entire globe, the Vedic civilization prevailed in the entire globe. There is no doubt about it. And as time progressed, their connection with Sanskrit, their connection with the Vedas went on getting diluted to such an extent that they got new languages like Persian. The Zendavest, for example, is written in the ancient Persian, is called Zendavest, is a holy book of the Zoroastrians, which is almost a mirror image of the Rig Veda, not only in the language, but in the content too. I have seen with my own eyes the Gayatri Mantra repeated in the Zend-Avest. And I have interacted with the Parsi scholars who admitted that they are Vedic people and they call their priest as Atharva Veda. There are evidences to show that Shukracharya migrated, Bhrigu migrated from Brahmavarta, which is located at the border of Haryana and Rajasthan. I went to that place, there to Iran through Gujarat. So the entire sequence can be traced back to around 10,000 BC of the existence of Bhrigu, Shukracharya, and who is which ancestor, who is a descendant of Bhrigu, and other entire Atharva Veda. That's why the Parsis call their priests as Atharvans, and they accept the Vedas indirectly or directly. They perform all the rituals, the 5 rituals which you can see in the Parsi temples. In fact, the concept of a single unifying supreme being, which we call Ishvara, God or Brahman, is taken out from the Gayatri Mantra into the Zend-Avest of the Parsis or Zoroastrians, from where it was imported or delivered by the Persian emperor to the very first temple of the Jews. And the Jewish temple, which started with the concept of monotheism. Before that, they were also polytheists. And that monotheistic concept was delivered to the Jews by the Persian emperor. And that is nothing but the Zend-Avest monotheism of Ahura Mazda, which is derived out of the Gayatri Mantra, Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. So this missing link is not understood, and it is the same monotheism given in the Vedas, in the Gayatri Mantra itself. Because in India, in Indian Vedic culture, the monotheism, polytheism, and pantheism and henotheism are well integrated, not like what the Westerners think, because it's a philosophical, mystical, spiritual realization of integration, which I will explain in a few minutes. So the point I am trying to make is that this so-called monotheism has actually gone from the Gayatri Mantra into the Zend-Avest of Zoroastrians, from which it was delivered and imported into the Judaism, in the Jewish practice and theory, which later called, they upgraded Yahweh as the only supreme monotheistic God, and then it became Jehovah